What's up? My name is Casey Roberts and I'm here today for Mint Music, and I want to show you guys how to play a little bit of Here Comes the Sun. We're going to do this video in two parts. All we're going to really deal with right now is the first half of the verse, and we're going to split it into two videos. So the way I like to think of this is in four groupings of notes based around three chords. That sounds confusing, doesn't it? Well, it's not. Here are three chords really quick. There's a D, a sort of G chord, and an A7. I'm going to save the G and the A7 for the next video, and we're just going to deal with the D chord for today, all right? So for those of you that don't know what a D chord is, it's like this. Put your first finger on the second fret of the third string. Then you want to put your third finger on the third fret of the second string, and your second finger on the second fret of the first string, all right? And then what you want to do is you want to pick from the fourth string down. That's your D chord. So there's going to be some embellishments. I'm going to maybe move a finger off and on the D chord, and sometimes we may move notes around, but generally all of these groupings of notes that you play when you're doing this song are based around a structure of a chord that just stays there. So it's sort of the anchor. So we've got this D chord. So let's break it down and I'll show you some patterns. We're going to do this in two groupings of notes, because that's the way I sort of think of it and the way I hear it. So if it's a little bit fast for you, I'm going to try and go one note at a time and add one, but you may want to stop and go back in the video and just sort of go piece by piece, and that way you can move at your own pace and figure out what's going on. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our D chord, and we're going to just pick the fourth string. Okay? And then we're going to strum down the next three strings. So fourth string, and then we're strumming the third, second, and first string. Like that. Okay, let's add another note. So we've got, now we're going to play the second string. Okay, so try that. Fourth string, down three strings, and the second string. Now we're going to do our first embellishment. What we're going to do is we're going to lift up our second finger on our left hand so that we can get the open first string, okay? Which sounds like this. So what we've got is we've got, and that's that open first string. So, and then we're going to put our second finger back on the D chord, so it's on the first string. And we're going to pick that note. So, okay? And then our final note in this grouping is just picking the second string one more time. So it sounds like this. All right, let's just go through that one more time. So we got the fourth string, down three strings, pick the second string, pick the first string open, your second finger comes off, then it comes back on, you pick the first string again, and then you pick the second string. And it sounds like this. Cool? So that's the first grouping. Now the second grouping is also going to be around the D chord, and it's fairly similar, but it's a little bit different. So again, you start by picking the fourth string and strumming down the next three strings, okay? But this time, after that, what you're going to do is you're going to lift your second finger up on your left hand again and play the open first string. So we've got, cool? And then our final note is going to be the second string again. So it sounds like this. So now I'm going to put grouping one together with grouping two, and it's going to sound like this. Cool. So that's all I'm going to show you for this video, but check out part two, and we're going to learn the next two chords of it. And I'm Casey Roberts for Mint Music, and I hope you enjoyed what we're doing. Thanks.